Mother of the summer fields, goddess of the silver moon, join with us as power builds, dance with us our witch's rune. Father of the summer dew, hunter of the winter snows, with open arms we welcome you, dance with us as power.
Hey guys, it's KK Witchy, and today's video is going to be about an email I received. Now, this email, someone was starting out their Book of Shadows or the Grimoire, and they asked me what kind of guidelines should I follow as a practitioner. Well, here's the thing. I can't really tell you that because I feel like I'm not in a position to tell you that. I feel that when it comes to that, you should practice however that you want to and however it feels right to you. And so I feel like I'm not really in a position to tell you what you should guide or what you should allow you to guide you or what you shouldn't and things like that. And for me, this can apply whether you're a Wiccan or a witch or paganism, things of that sort. Because when you say that you are a witch or pagan or however, that means you can have as many beliefs as what you believe in. The beliefs are one of those things where it's a long, long, long road and it never ends. And that's the exciting thing about being a witch or practicing. Excuse me. And what I feel that is a good guideline or anything of that sort, I cannot tell you what, like I said, I cannot tell you what you should or shouldn't follow, but I can only share with you what I follow or what I kind of let me guide. Now, you can totally not have any guidelines. You can do that too. But for me, I feel like I have to have something that's kind of there to guide me because I don't want to run into a brick wall necessarily, or what I call a brick wall. And for mine is I have a binder for my Book of Shadows. And it's a binder. And as you can tell, it's not that big. I'm still adding and things of that sort. So I still don't have everything that's supposed to be in here that is in here. But again, I can only share with you what's in my book, BOS, my Book of Shadows. And what I follow, like I said, I can only share what I follow. I follow the 13 Powers of a Witch. Now, along with this, there's also different other guidelines that you can follow. Not only this 13 Powers of a Witch, but you can also follow the Wiccan Rede, the Witch's Pyramid, the Witch's Creed, and many others. For me personally, I follow the 13 Powers of a Witch, and what the 13 Powers of a Witch is 13 powers of the universe are given to you when you have chosen to become a witch, or they're either transformed to you or through you from a religious ceremony. Now, there are cases where you are a natural witch. In this case, you are a witch, and many people don't know this until they get older, such as, have you ever, this is going to be a cheesy example, but when you watch a Disney movie called Halloween Town, if you guys have never seen it before, you should go see it. In the beginning of the movie, there's a little girl in there, and she don't really know that she's a practicing witch until she wants a cookie, and the cookie floats to her. I know that, or tries to float to her. Again, I know that's cheesy, but that's kind of what being a natural witch is. Things kind of are given to you without you actually having to do spells or anything like that. So, yes, I know, cheesy example. It's still Hollywood, what they call magic, Hollywood magic, but it's a really, really good example for that. So, again, you can be born a natural witch. But when the power is abused, it is taken from you. And the only reason why I follow this and that I believe this is because I have, sadly to say, but I have abused my power before and I've had it taken from me. So that's the only reason that I know that this is a good thing for me to follow. And again, I'm not proud to say it, but I have abused my power before. And the rule, it kind of follows along with the rule 3 times 3, which I follow that as well. So it's a lot like that. You know, it can be permanently taken from you, or it can be taken from you point blank, period. So I think I did a video when I was younger, and I was freaking out on another channel that I had, KK Wicca, my first channel, when I was Wiccan, and I abused it, and and then I came across this, and I was like, oh, that is why. So, but I do have my magic back, and trust me, I know how I'm a lot more responsible than what I was. So, you know, lot more, got a grip on it. So, again, this works for me. If you feel like the Wiccan Read works for you, I recommend that. Or if you feel like the Witch's Pyramid is more your style, go for that. Or if you feel like you follow kind of all of them, you can do that too. Because like I said, I follow the 13 Powers of a Witch. I also have the Do What You Will, Harm None rule within my practice that I follow now. Used to I didn't, but now I do. The Witch's Pyramid, the Witch's Creed. I take a little bit from both there, so I have a little bit of everything that I follow that I help guide me, because I think that guidelines are put here for a reason. You can choose to follow them, or you can choose not to, but for me, I feel like they're put here for a reason. And again, this is just what works for me. I am not saying that you have to follow the 13 Powers of the Witch like I do, or anything of that sort. You can do what feels right to you, or you can have no guidelines. If you kind of want to wing it and see what, comes up and about, you can do that, do what works for you. So, yeah, this is, I guess, my little video on it. Like I said, I don't feel comfortable telling people what they should follow and what they shouldn't follow, or what they should have guidelines about, just because I feel like you should explore that on your own. But yeah, that is all that I have on it. If you guys want to share what you follow, or if you don't follow anything, I'd love to hear about it. Again, I love hearing about other people's paths and what they incorporate and things of that sort. So I hope this video was of some help. Many blessings and much love and light to you all.